after all the years, you know. It's good.
All right, Bruce was just telling me about his guitar speaker here. What the heck is this?
Okay, so we need to go. Okay, so
Where you go?
Today, all loudspeakers have used steel small parameters, but in a traditional loudspeaker design, you have a box, an enclosure with air, captured air, and you have a loudspeaker basket and a magnet and a cone, but the magnet and the basket are actually dead weight in a conventional loudspeaker. They're not an active part of the loudspeaker. So what we do here is we take the magnet and attach it to a diaphragm on the back, and the voice coil assembly is attached to a diaphragm on the front. So now we use the magnet's mass to help tune the surface on the back as so the back becomes an active diaphragm and the front becomes an active diaphragm driven by the voice coil. So it's a push-push loudspeaker. So you can reduce the volume of in this case it's partially open back.
Okay.
This is tuned to 80 hertz. So it's actually being driven actively by the magnet assembly on the back of the voice coil. In the front, you can't see it, but there's a diaphragm here. So the active diaphragm is the entire front surface. It's not a planar loudspeaker. It's push. And the air. So you have multiple tuning frequencies depending on the stiffness of the front surface and the rear surface.
So there's no worry about cancellations or anything like that?
No, it's push. So the back part of the diaphragm is more like a passive radiator. We're using the magnet to mass load it, but there are multiple the tuning frequencies. Depending on the application, if you wanted bass, you would you'd have a sealed enclosure but in the guitar world, they wanted an open back. The reason I thought I would do that is because we can make this has the diaphragm area of 4 12-inch guitar cabinet, but it weighs 23 pounds.
And you've got a handle on it, you can move it around.
So,
what are the switches on the back for?
Because in the guitar world, typical loudspeaker has bandwidth to about 5 kilohertz. But this goes to between 15 and 20 kilohertz. And you don't really want to, for an electric guitar, for an acoustic guitar, you would want wide bandwidth. For an electric guitar, you don't want much above 4 or 5 kilohertz. So there are switches for bass cut if it has too much bass for some players. And then there are 2 switches for treble cut. So you make it have this bandwidth of a conventional 12-inch loudspeaker. So roll it off, essentially roll it up between 4 and 5 kilohertz, so it sounds like a conventional guitar speaker. So for the acoustic guitar, you want to run at full range.
Do you power with a traditional head?
Yes, exactly. It's a 99 dB 1 watt, so it's competitive with conventional guitar.
So you should probably get one for your guitars.
I thought it was room treatment.
Yeah, I would have never known. Nobody has a guitar to play it? Can we listen to it?
So I actually got 2 patents.
You got 2 patents on this.
Find anybody who'd actually use the mass and the magnet as a moving part of the loudspeaker. So
That's crazy. I gotta hear that.
Are you selling it?
yeah, we're actually manufacturing and selling them now.
Cancellation from the back.
Okay, well, maybe we're gonna have to get one of these and your subbed at some point. 2 things on the wish list. Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you.